Hi all, and welcome to the video. In this one, it's the fr00b playthrough, number 5. So we've done a little bit more in Arete on our little fr00b guy, and basically just killing things, looting it, and we've now got best part of 86k. But I kind of think it's time to leave. I really do. We've already got the full pass there and everything else, so we haven't got a lot of stuff. And I know there's an alien mission that gives you 3 NCU, but we all know there's another one right outside. So I'm going to make my exit. Now we're already clan, and I have a little friend waiting for me just outside. And by little friend I mean one of my alts, of course. So something to discuss for the real fr00bs, for the real new players, is what's the advantage of being in a guild? Well, it depends on the guild you join, to be quite honest. As you're leaving, you'll probably see, like, there you go, Hobbs. Now this will be someone that wants to recruit people that have just started the game. So for neutrals, that might be a bit of a thing. That's not what I'm going to do. I've already picked a side, so I wouldn't be able to join a neutral guild anyway. But what I am going to do is talk to this lady with the blue name here, who's going to give me a mission to fetch a handbag. We'll say goodbye. I've already covered this in a previous video, but we're not going to do that straight away either. We are going to talk to my little mule here. Now, here I am on the mule, and he's got a bit of a care package here, so yeah, that would be the one. Just going to hand that over, and you know, just a bit of walking round money, really. Well, if you understand the economy of AO, you'll understand that that's exactly what it is. But yeah, but it'll get our guy started, and also he's of sufficient rank that I can show you what happens when I org invite. Now, on him at the moment, you can see he has various bonuses. So there we go. There's his base stats currently. Body and defense, range weapons. We haven't got a very big Norton Wars contract at the minute, and because we're fr00b, we won't be getting the advantage of the city organisation stuff as well, which is kind of a shame, because they're pretty nice too. But there we go. So I'm going to send the invite. There we go. Now then, if you want to use the grid immediately, you need to have, and I think this was actually my second ever AO video proper, which was about this. Now, base skill 72, it might not be enough. I think you actually need a base skill of 81 to enter the grid. We shall try. We'll talk to this guy first. Transportation. What is this place? You need to use your computer. Yeah, so we need 10 more in complet base. So that's the skill without implants or buffs. We can actually use this terminal though, but we haven't passed the quest for it yet. Now, the reason, actually that trade skilling one I can probably get rid of, and I will. The reason I haven't gone into the subway yet is, well, there's a daily mission for that. So it's kind of pointless going in there first. Now, I'll show you where you pick those up if you're a fr00b and your clan. Come over to here. See the big Vanguard sign? Well, if you run south of there, there's a building just here, kind of opposite the hill. And you can see how slowly I'm running if you've watched any of the videos where I'm on my higher level characters. Or at least it feels really slow after I've been on them. The reason for these creds is simply we've got no implants. And what's in the magic bag? Well, I'll show you. Okay, so I've got a complete med suit, and I've got a very old weapon I've had for a long time. A cheap OT Kearns automatic grinder. You can see there, the DPS wasn't the best in the world, but it did have a nice mod on it. Anyway, going back to the shops and checking it, I found out they do this. Kern's Automatic Grinder 404, which is definitely better. The min damage is higher, so is the max. But no actual sense buff, but it's not the end of the world. So we grab one of those as well. Now then, we go in here. Before we do anything, we need to talk to this chap ahead with the blue name. Agency Receptionist. Cue the jazzy music. Alright, okay. Have you read over our policy? No, not yet, yeah. And just basically agree. I mean, read it if you've never read it. It's actually quite interesting. If not, quite funny. So we just accept that. And there you go. Goodbye. That's it. We're now registered. Which means we can now run on over and talk to this guy who is the agency mission handler. So if we talk to him, I'm applying for a job. Straightforward, please. And goodbye. So there we go. Blood plasma. Ah, well, that's an easy one. And I do have a guide for that. Again, top left-hand corner for that. And in the central room, you can see behind the agency receptionist here. Just snip in here behind the, you know, Death Star attack plans type table. You'll see senior agency handler. And we'll say, where can you offer me elite assignment? And she will sell it in the subway. And there's a couple of items we actually want from the subway as well. Now then, all seems good. We've got that 3-slot belt. Now, the comp lit requirement on that, I think I put it in here, was comp lit 76. If you try and equip it, you need to put it into your inventory, not from a bag. And that should do. We'll have to wait on zoning while it does that. And that will allow us a 3-slot belt. What I'm going to do next, though, is go and buy some implants. Now, while we're here, the next skill I am going to max, just to help with the NCU, is tutoring. 75, which means we can use a pretty low-B comp-lit tutoring device. And this will help us get into better NCU gear. And we want to go straight to the basic shop. Who are we kidding? We're not buying any uber-duber stuff here. Now, we want to head straight over here to the profession implants. Let's take a look at the stats we need. Now, you can hit the treatment thing here to see how much treatment you will have with it running. And for us, that's 198, which is why I was maxing it to begin with. Now, you can see the symbols on these different people here. And if we have a little look over here, these are the fixer-specific ones. However, you may want to try some others. Now, at the minute, we have none. So if we look generally for fixer, the chest implant requires stamina and treatment. So it's generally treatment plus 1 stat on implants and 3 stats plus treatment on a symbiont. Now then, this one gives max health, Matamet, sense imp. That's all useful. This one requires 64 stamina. If we look at our skills at the same time, you can see, well, we could easily get that in, because we've got 68 stamina. But if we were going to push things, let's go to the next one. That's 64. So a quality 50, though, requires 104. And without NCU space, we're not getting that on. Now, you can buff your stamina quite a lot, in fact, with buffs. But we're not going to go too mad on this guy. So we will drop back down to this one. We need 148 in treatment. Let's just double check. Yep, we've certainly got that. So we can grab this quality 30 straight away. And let's have a look. I gives us tutoring, which actually is quite useful. Now let's go to the quality 30 tutoring, and that wants 64 intelligence. We double check. We have exactly that. So just for now, we're just going to buy those 2. And because we've got the treatment buff running from clicking on there, we should be able to right click Oh, did I buy one that's too high? Yes, I did. Oh dear. Well, we can get that one in. So we need a bit more of that, but we also need the comp lit as well. Now, if you go through all of these, what you'll find is the shining, or the implant that gives you the most bonus in that skill, is actually not here. None of them actually have it. You do need to make one. See, matter creation, shining. We look at the next one. We go to head and you get sense imp. Adventurer, that'll be biomet normally. Yep, and it is. And so on. You could check every single one of these, and unfortunately none of them have comp lit. So you have to actually get them made. So I'm going to do that, getting the NCU on, and see how far we get. Now, I could do a video on twinking into implants, and if you'd like to see that, please leave a comment below. If I get enough of a response, then yes, I will make a video just for that. And we're back. So we haven't actually done a massive amount. We've just thrown in some not, ridiculous implants. So we've got one there. Quality 30, and these were the ones we used to get some of the various bits and bobs in. So we've got the NCU in, and I grabbed a buff off a soldier, which is Reactive Reflective Extended, or RRFE, which is probably one of the most popular buffs in the entire game. Now, I could go further, I could expand on the NCU and do a ton more other stuff, but that would turn it into an entirely different kind of video, and we don't want to do that. We just want to have a bit of fun. So we've done that. Let's just see how we do in the subway. Right, now we picked up 2 missions, so we've got the daily mission for it. I don't know how well we're going to do by the time we get down to the bottom. Probably not amazingly well, but we've also got a quick one where we will be picking up a handbag for the young woman just outside. Difficult to miss with the big blue name on, but hey, it's possible. Now then, I'm just going to head into here and deal with the thief and run back, because it does give you a daily's worth of XP. Are we on? Oh, we're still on full def. Okay. A better weapon is definitely going to help, and I've got one lined up, but it's going to be a little while before we've got that. Right, so there's the handbag. Let's run that back for a pretty quick. No, there she is. Yeah, thought so. Right, okay. So let's pump a bit more in. We could have waited on implants and done half of this mission without it and had a bit more to play with. But, why not? Let's just go have fun. Right, ranged weapons. Need to buff that. Oh, still capped. We'll bring up there. Range specials. Bring burst up a little bit. Nano and casting. We'll do a bit there. That'll do for now. I'm glad I could help. And goodbye. Right, okay. So we'll head back into the older subway and take a look at the mission. Now, it is, in fact, useful in the fact that, of course, Violent Vagabond... See, he's not properly dead. He's only a little bit dead. He's sprung back to life. Right, okay, so there's someone there called Sneak, who is an agent who appears to be naked, but probably isn't. Ah, Violent Vagabond. Good man. Give me your cloak, you smelly little man. I want it. Yes, I do. I want the fruit t-shirt as well. But I want the cloak more. Yeah, so it wants us to kill 3 violent volley. In fact, the first sort of top half, Mugger, I'm going to kind of ignore because I want those shortly. Otherwise, I would deal with him. I don't think he's going to do much damage to us just now because we've got the RRFE buff running. So, Even though these are great, we will still get the reward for killing another 2. So, just tag him. Ah, he does have the item I want, which is a vagabond cloak. Proof t-shirt. Well, you can't really collect more than that. Now, the reason I want the vagabond cloak is, look at that! Modify all depth 35, which is pretty reasonable at this level. So we're going to put that on. In there. And it does immediately put us in a cloak, which I kind of don't like, so I'm going to put that in there. Now, if I go F10 and preferences and go to control center and a bit further down, yeah, there you go, equipment window. Enable social tab, show social tab only. I might, yep, there we go. So you can't tell we're wearing that ugly looking cloak, but we have got an additional death bonus. Right, it now wants us to kill muggers, and I know where to find some. Yes, I do. There's one down. Now these can drop OFAB weapons which sell, or the illicit OFAB weapons which do sell rather well. Doing okay. Pearl of Rubicon. You need these for some of the daily missions as well. Right, next is looters, and there's a few in here. They can be a bit twitchy, and you can wind up with a lot of them. So, need to be a little careful about that. As you can see, the poison damage we're getting because we went and got all the additional items, in other words, the 2 braces, if you remember that, and the HUD item are all definitely helping. Alright, okay, there's a few more looters through here. Watch out for the deranged shopper, which can be a bit of a pain. Okay, looter. Now, careful using anything AoE in there. This looter didn't seem to mind. Oh well, he can join the party. Bear in mind, these are only green guys. So, we should be perfectly okay with them. Right, okay. Now, we could have stayed in the place for a bit longer. Oh, deranged shoppers decided to have fun with us. Okay. Didn't drop anything useful, unfortunately. Stim Fiends. There's a couple of ways we can do this. We can go to the Stim Fiends, which there's actually a few of through the back room here. Or we can continue down into the subway proper, which is what we're going to do. So, head back the way we came. Now, I've got... Ah, there you go, it does work. Yeah. So this is Savik's map in here, which is pretty good actually. It's got all the latest update stuff that's PVM related. It doesn't have the tower site levels, etc. and extend on the base area, but it's got the important stuff, I think, for new players. So we're going to run down through the filth fleas, the violent vagabonds, and anyone else who gets in our way. And I do feel that this one is definitely zoomed in a little bit more. See, we could have gone this way, but then looters become a little more of a bit of a problem as you run down, whereas the rest of them do not. Now, we might encounter a bit of a mob along here. Mugger I can more or less ignore now. Yeah, they're not hitting very hard. Stim Fiend. I'll probably have to deal with this mugger as well. I don't think he's going to leave us alone. Ooh, nice. Oh no, there comes the mugger. You wouldn't leave it. You could have left it, but you didn't leave it. Now we're picking up at 14 and 13, so they will not stack. Great. See if he actually dropped anything. Any humanoid mobs can drop the illicit OFAB mobs. Ah, that's what I was half expecting to find. Uncontrollable anger. Right, so we want... Don't work on... We need another Stimpine. There should be a couple up here in the ladies' lavatory. Now, some of the mobs here will aggro on sight and some won't. Okay, so far, so good. We now want... Let's just move the map slightly. So we now want workman strikers. We can get one right here, I think, if he's targetable. I think he is. He might be bugged. Yeah, I think he is. He's bugged and... Oh, no. Nope. He is definitely bugged. So there's a few here, but you do need to be careful pulling them. Because they've got the architect striker right next to them. And striker foreman. So we don't want to pull those if we can help it. Not sure what that guy's doing, but all is cool. Now, careful dropping off here. Ah, there you go, slum runners. You'll become accustomed to these in here. Great if you've got AoE damage. They really are awesome. But if then you don't, then they're just a little bit annoying. Now, if I was making this on a paid account, he would have a Paranium blaster by now. He doesn't, but there we are. Because you can't use one. So he's still using that same weapon from the startup area. So we'll go straight across. Workman striker. Ooh, looks a bit tough, but I think we can handle him. So we're diving straight in. Not mad. Considering he's an orange mob as well. Right. Anything nice? Come on. Hurry up, game, and recognise that it's now a corpse. Thank you. There you go. Illegally modified OBAB. Oh, you can sell those on the shopping channels. You just can't sell them in GMI. And I need a bit more space. So I'm going to drop and delete the robot junk. And pop that back in there. Grab that. Which pistol is it? Doesn't give any buffs. Right. I mean, I need 2 more of these guys. Oh, he's a little bit lower, so he should definitely be doable for us. Map nav. I don't miss map nav. That's the computer tutoring device we used in the end to make sure we got everything on. Come on. There we go. Cobra, they sell quite well. And they don't. There's shot food. Right, so we want one more. Not sure if he'll bug out and run the wrong way. It's looking like he might. And he has. So we're going to have to make our way across. We might be able to get him back. Whatever you do, don't attack shadows. They're social. They will follow you around. Where's he gone to? I think our guy's disappeared. Yeah. He's gone down the wrong end of the subway. So, okay, we'll cancel combat with him and pick up a different one, I think, is going to be the easier answer here. Ah, as if by magic. You'll do. Now, as long as we are out of sight of that guy, we should be alright. Yeah, none of those seem to be interested. And another ding, which means we are now level 15. So we will be... New title level, in fact, I think. Or is it? Does that come at 25? Can't remember. Oh, yes, it is. There we go. We can increase those again. Range specials we can increase. Just going to raise treatment this time. Going to raise comp lit. Tutoring I shall leave. And exploring. Oh, yes, we'll have more of that. Body and defense. Yep, we should be good there. Right, so now things should get a lot tougher. Neural burnouts. Now, okay, these guys, you need an awful lot of nano resist to deal with them. I'll be quite honest. And they live not down there, but up here. Got slightly turned around. I got a Slum Runner after me. So we'll deal with him. Burnt out memory chip. They're part of the Ergo Ring quest. There's not a lot of point in this getting one. But, you know. Is it no drop? Oh, it's still no drop as well. Well, it'll be the first thing to get deleted if we need infantry space. Infantry? Inventory. Now. We've got lucky, I think. I think someone's been in here and killed a few ads. Yeah. So. No. I'm not sure I can do... Yes, I can. Now, I don't mind one of them following, but I want to stay out of line of sight of the other one. And I don't want to be at that other corner because obviously I don't know when the other two were killed and it could be they're going to respawn any second. I think that guy's shooting the other one, and if he's alright doing it, that's fine. Because we didn't really need to kill them anyway. What have we got? Nothing we want. Could loot it and sell it. Now, you can take a bit of a shortcut, dropping off like that. And come down. Now, there can be a bit of an ambush waiting for you at the bottom of this door, so do be careful. As you come down. Can be more than a few mobs. Uncontrollable anger is there. Couple of these. Let's just wait. Yeah, we got them. Right. I would take down uncontrollable anger first. He's going to be the highest mob. And then let's try and root these infectors and we use the stairs. No, there's one still there. I think we actually rooted. Yes, we did. Rooted anger. Okay, I think we might survive it though. Nope, didn't get the root this time. Let's keep our nano up in case we need it. Right, we're not taking too much damage. Okay, either one will do, I guess. Yeah, it's another Ergo thing, which we don't need. Basically, you would assemble those just so you could get the very first ring. But Inferno, which we don't need, because we can't go there, Inferno, for Shadowlands, because we can't actually go to Shadowlands. He's doing okay there. I don't know if he's got a full auto on that or not. Oh, he's not talking, so... Okay, right, now it's clear this way. Head a bit further down. Neural burnout. The exact thing we want. I don't think I'm going to be landing this on them, though. No, I'm not. So I'm going to have to deal with 2 sets of nukes. Oh, great. Now I'm going to deal with... Oh, no, don't nuke. No, don't root yourself. Alright, let's just have the one we're fighting. Oh, God, why did you go that way? Don't use your mini-map. So, right, we've now only got the one we're fighting. Let's get the short hot on the go. We're still taking a lot of nuke damage. Alright, the others are rooted but not calm, I don't think. No, we can't. I think this guy's going to kill himself here. Now, we've still got 2 hots running. So we'll just wait it out until we've regained a little bit more health before we do anything with the other 2. How much first aid did we have? Alright, we've got 154. We should be using better than that now. They need 100. 108. Let's replace those. That's a bit more like it. Now, it's not premature patterns we want just yet, but I think we're going to have to deal with her. Well, they nuke anyway, so I don't know why I'm bothered to root. Neural burnout, that's what we do want. If we can line of sight them... Oh no, they're not snared anyway. One more go on the snare. No. That looks like it's landed, but I'm not seeing it in their NCU. So just a visual sort of a thing. Okay, the first aids are definitely helping. Yeah, I mean, 2 of these guys dropping nukes wasn't good. Alright, we should... Yeah, we're cool. Right. We need another neural burnout. But I think, yep, we're going to have to deal with these guys. But I think we can do it from inside this corridor would be a bit better, because we won't, hopefully, pull any aggravation from the outside of it. Yeah, these guys aren't too bad. You see, we haven't really raised nano resist. I suppose we could, but I don't think it's going to make a massive difference down here. I thought it might happen. Yeah, we dinged again, so I'm just quickly going to do this. Radiant defense. Ranged. Getting close to using that better Kern's weapon. Now I'm casting, I'll leave just for now. Carry on with that, and then complet, and we shall raise first aid and treatment this time. Right, and I still need another neural burnout. And I think pretty much, yeah, they've been kind of farming these in here by the look of it. I would say so. Yeah, someone running through with a lot more damage than we've got. Which is not hard to do, let's be honest. Yeah, they might just be farming weapons. We have a sea of bodies before us. Yes, we do. How long have these been on the deck? Vipers, they sell well. That's a shade weapon. And bear. Again, another weapon that sells quite well. Let's start dropping these into a backpack. We can sell these on shopping. Get a few caps. Caps. Creds. Now we may have to hang fire and wait to get another neural burnout. I'm not too sure. There's normally a pack of mobs just by those boxes there. Now, let's see what's in this next area. It looks like those two people have just completely cleaned house. There's nothing left down here. We got corrupt something over there. Oh, empty shell. Maybe we can avoid them and try and find some more neuronals. Melded. Didn't notice us. It's kind of lucky. Ah, yes they did. Alright, we're going to have to kill the melded patterns. Stand in the fire and die. Two of them. Alright, okay. I didn't really want to kill these because I think they're the next ones. They're right at the end, melded patterns, so we're probably better hanging around this area. See if any more... Oh god, who stirred up the hive? Oh. Don't like the look of this one, it's red. Pull it in here. Oh no, it takes damage. Da, da, da. What level is it? 21. We are level 16. Okay, it's doable. Just about. Especially with our FE running. Which is... It's not a cheat, it's just... using the mechanics of the game to your advantage, which is not the same thing as cheating. Long lingering death. Junk. They sell, but they're not really worth that much. OFAB sell better to players. Now, down here you will find all kinds of mobs, and you can drop down and do a bit of killing. You see one there, so who we got down there? Molested. Redundant scan, etc. Yeah, I think we're better heading back slightly, finishing off the ones on the mission. I think we only need one more of them. There's Boyke, or whatever his name was. Melded patterns don't need. Okay. We need is neural burnouts. Now, it's probably likely there's a few in here. Let's just try and... Can we peek through the door? Not much. Next room, probably. No? No, still not. Kind of odd. Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait for these guys to respawn. Which I never like doing. Neural burnout. You're mine! Right. Premature pattons. We've already killed a couple, so it's kind of a shame. But, yeah, let's see. Junk. Kind of junk. Alright, premature patterns. Should have been in that open corridor we got to just before. Let's have a look. Usually a couple by the door there. Not seeing any. Something respawned in here. Premature pattern. Probably get a second one any minute now. This one seems quite happy with using Kung Fu, which suits me because it doesn't hit us as hard as their nukes. fr00b, taking that. Incomplete rebuild, no. Are they next, actually? Yes, they are. Might just be worth hanging around just a smidge longer for the one we want. Even running back the way we came slightly. I think we may get some along here as well. I'm not 100% though. No, I think we do need to be a bit further in for those. What was that corpse there? It's not one of ours, is it? Neural burnout. It may have been one of ours. Oh, yep, respawn. Fragmented soul. Don't need you yet, do I? Don't need you at all. Oh, let's take out the neural burnout. Where the hell are these guys coming from? Right, hopefully we can get this done. No, they're all countering the route. Obviously I've got the hot. Second hot. Hopefully that's going to be enough. I need the incomplete rebuilds after the other ones, but we don't get the bonus for them because we're killing them out of sequence. And usually, if you get a bit closer, they do stop nuking some of them. Not always. Sometimes they do. Okay, that's you guys dealt with. We want premature pattern. We want you. How many am I going to get when I hit you, though? Both of you. Thought so. Yeah, better weapon is definitely going to help, but we're a little ways off that without some major twinking. Okay, so still on premature patterns. Is that either one of them? Yeah. I think we can handle two of these. So I'm going to chance it. And while I'm killing, I'm going to be spending IP. Incomplete rebuild. Haven't got one. Have to be you then, pal. Got that fragmented. So we want incomplete rebuilds, and we just killed about 3 of them. So is it worth just nipping back and checking who is actually in this section? Neural burnout. Nope. Oh, God. Snagged them anyway. I wonder, can I... No. Let's see if we can leave them behind. Slum runner. No, we don't want to go any further that way. Thing is, they will break that snare. No, gonna have to deal with them, I think. Pretty sure they can hit me from here as well. Yes, they can. Don't think we can counter them even on full death. I'm not even sure it makes a difference at this level. Not really. Go back to full ag, just so we can get the speed back up. That's better. God, they do some damage when they want. 3 or 4 of these on you, even with a lot of defense and stuff, and you are still in trouble. Should be taking all the illicit OFAB stuff. Okay. Complete rebuild. I've got a fragmented soul to deal with. Unfortunate, but we can do it. Oh, he went down pretty easy. Right. Anything? No. Living cyber armor might be worth it. There's going to be some in this room. Premature pattern. It's a damn shame. Don't think we can dodge them. Well, we want incomplete rebuild, so I'm going for him first. Because after recomplete inbuild is empty shells. There wasn't any in there, was there? No, so I'm going to have to do this fragmented soul guy. His face kind of looks a bit squished to me, actually. It's like someone sort of... his face was made of plasticine, and the kind of someone, as they were picking him up to put him in the game, kind of squished a bit on his forehead by accident. Junk. Nothing. Well, more junk. Incomplete rebuild. You're mine. And your friend, unfortunately. I'm not sure how many that means we've done now. I see, sod's law, I wouldn't need empty shells next. I've just killed 2. No justice. When do molested molecules come? They don't. So you just get to die anyway. Inferior heated. Nah. Right. Before we go any further, let's do a little bit of clicking and upgrading. Right, clicking done. Let's continue. Now this could go very, very wrong. And we want incomplete rebuild. And I didn't bring... I didn't buy myself a taunter. Let's see. Yay. Old tricks are the best tricks. And we're on empty shells. Awesome. We may even complete this mission, although I had the feeling we probably wouldn't get as far as that. Don't really need you, but gonna have to deal with you. empty shells. I'm slightly out of range. Come on. Ah, never mind. Doesn't work every time. Yeah, should have got a taunt device. Aggression enhancer. Always useful for this sort of dilemma. But we'll deal with you as well. Now, after we get this done, we should be about set for some slightly better NCU and a Kieran's automatic grinner, which is the improved version of this that I remember, which is the cheap OT Kieran's grinner. Just a little bit better on the damage front, so we shall have to see. But gonna need to complete this mission first, really. Now then, empty shell is the one down there. There is. I should definitely have got myself an aggression enhancer. Oh well. Not so bad. We got 2 for 1 sale here on these guys. Oh, root me, would you? We could be stood here for a while. Oh god, you're not healing her, are you, from over there? Another awesome looking weapon with incredibly rubbish damage. I think there's someone on the floor below us doing that. Other shooting that I can hear. Okay. Melded patterns. You are another incomplete rebuild, which I don't really need. Yeah, you're going to attack. I thought you might. Oh, he's blinded me and reduced my AR. You swine. You swine, sir. How dare you? That's gone anyway. And then. Oh, this could be tricky. Don't need any of those. Damn. So who's the toughest? It's probably that guy. I think we can survive 2 at once at least. Oh yes, I think we're doing okay here. You can see how worried I am. Spending IP as I fight. Right, bit more in there. The last one there. Trade and repair. Oh yeah, 6 slot coming soon. In fact, probably sooner than you think. And then nano casting. I'll leave that for now. I need to save some for nano skills. Can I blind this guy? No. I was thinking I could blindside run him, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay, we're full in there. Melded patterns. Where the hell were they? I think they're much further in, aren't they? I guess we will find out. Ooh, another MA weapon. Fragmented. Yes, dodged him. Right. Shell. It's all going to be happening around this corner. Melded patterns, yes it is. Fight them from the corner. No, picked up the empty shell. Damn it. Wanted to avoid that. Unnecessary carnage. Well, unnecessary from the point of view we don't need it for the actual mission. Okay. We still need 2 more melded patterns. See if they want to be friends in this room. I suspect they don't. One more melded. Oh, it's not very high level. I was expecting them to be getting tougher and tougher. But not today. Not bad. That ain't bad at all. And these guys done. That's not too bad a weapon, actually. Not brilliant, but it's not too bad. Right. Awesome. Now then, the only thing that remains to be done in here is run out. And sorry for anyone that gets caught behind me. I wasn't going to stop with Weight of the Guilty running on me. As you can see there, knocks off 200 off my run speed. Which is never a good thing. Especially when you haven't got 200 run speed. So I've got minus 77. I shouldn't really be moving this fast, but I am. And I don't have another means to exit from here without that. Oh my, that's a lot of mobs. How long have we got on that? Oh god, 5 minutes. Yeah, that's going to be at least as long as it takes to get out of here. I'm not sure we're going to get out of here alive even at this rate. See how we go on. A lot of them will give up after a certain point, but there is a limit to that. I can see a nasty looking little circle of red dots following me up those stairs. So anyone that's in the subway at this point in time and sees some idiot fixer with a snare on him running out with a stack of mobs running behind him and you get killed, I do apologise in advance. Oh, no, a few of them are tailing off. They're giving up the chase. I think we're getting it. We are managing to get away. No hard feelings, by the way, mate. Seem to be making it out of here. Uncontrollable anger will chase me. I'm pretty sure he will. Now, before they had mobs that would reset on running after a set distance, you would honestly see people running up here with like 30, 40 mobs running behind them, all of them. A bit more than cross at everyone. It was probably worse in Temple of the Three Winds, in fact. But thankfully they patched it so that if you run far enough away from where that mob is supposed to be, it will heal itself and reset almost instantaneously. So you can't actually stuck it and kill it, which was a thing You stand on a rock shooting at a mob that couldn't shoot you back, and it would just stand there and take it. It won't do that anymore. So it seems the train wasn't that bad, and it's looking like a lot of those mobs are resetting. So hopefully we didn't kill anyone. I didn't see anyone on the way out, so hopefully I haven't killed you through misadventure. Oh, I'm quite pleased with that. Now, the other mission we got, which was blood plasma, I'll put the link up here for how to do that one. And you don't need to go as far as you think you do. I'm still rooted. Okay, folks. Bye for now.